be a soldier. Together we can beat this corona.
Hi, and welcome to our COVID-19 Preparedness and Response Plan for the Finance Administrative Center.
I am Javan Lewis.
And I am Stanza Delikni, and we are...
Police COVID.
Oh, no. We are here to enlighten you on the protocols in place to combat the dreadful coronavirus, which is affecting our lovely St. Lucia and the rest of the world.
Through these protocols, the government plans to ensure business continuity through the delivery of critical operational services.
The protocols will also help to mitigate against the possible spread of illness and loss of life, while establishing clear channels of communication to avoid confusion and disruption of operations.
So before we go ahead, let me shout out the hardest working team in this building. Big up yourself, Research and Policy Unit.
Javan, get with the program, it's economic development. Okay, let's review the protocols in place for conducting business at the Finance Administrative Center.
Upon arrival at the building and before entering, you need to wear a mask. Get your temperature checked by security personnel. If you pass this temperature check, you will be allowed to proceed. You should be told what the temperature reading is, or you can politely ask the security personnel. When you enter, please ensure you sanitize your hands before proceeding to the elevator or office space. Remember, there should be no more than 4 persons at any one time in the elevator.
And try to avoid touching the elevator unnecessarily. I mean, other people have to use it too.
Stanza. Ensure you maintain social distancing when interacting with colleagues no less than 6 feet within the building, in offices, in kitchen areas, and bathroom areas.
6 feet, I have to be accurate.
Wear your mask in all public areas and sanitize your workspaces and equipment regularly. You must refrain from sharing personal items like telephones, pens, computers, etc.
So here's a scenario for you, Javan. How would you deal with an employee exhibiting COVID-like or flu-like symptoms in the workplace?
If someone exhibits symptoms such as tiredness, fever, pain, aches, nasal congestion, sore throat, or coughing, a supervisor, manager, or DD admin should first be contacted with urgency. This person may need to be isolated in the designated quarantine area on the 5th floor via the service elevator. Alternatively, the person may be advised to leave the office and seek immediate medical attention. However, in all cases, the supervisor, DD admin, or manager should contact the health authorities to seek guidance on how to proceed.
So what if an employee experiences flu-like or COVID-like symptoms at home, or they believe they've come into contact with someone who's tested positive for COVID-19? Should that employee come to work and wait for health authorities to be called?
No. Do not come to work. Let me explain. If an employee is symptomatic or has been exposed to someone who tested positive, or believes that they may have been compromised by a direct contact of someone who tested positive, the employee should remain at home. They should contact the supervisor, manager, or DD admin and inform of the situation. However, this is not a vacation. You must seek guidance from the Department of Health on the next course of action, such as getting sick leave or getting tested. And please, don't come into the office and say, "Hey, yesterday my brother tested positive for COVID-19. Don't do this.
You're so dramatic.
No, I'm not. I'm serious. Okay, I have one for you, Stanza. What about children in the workplace during this COVID-19 period? Should this be encouraged?
Well, I don't have any children of my own as yet. However, someday I would have to like 2 or...
Stanza, it is not always about you.
Always? Anyway, back to your question. This is a sensitive one, as some persons may not have many options available to them. However, employees are discouraged from bringing in their children into the workplace. However, if no better can be done, the employee should inform their immediate supervisor before bringing their child or children to the office, so arrangements can be put in place. This is for the safety of both the children and other staff members. Also, before you return to work, having tested positive or contact traced, Ensure that you've been given the all clear from the Department of Health and Wellness and you communicate this to your supervisor.
Well said. I think regular dialogue with the supervisor is very important. Also, alternative work arrangements are in place for staff members on a case-by-case basis.
These protocols are well detailed in a document called the Department of Finance COVID Preparedness and Response Plan, which is available on the Department of Finance's website at finance.gov.lc. So get familiar with it.
Remember, the protocols are in place ultimately for our protection and well-being and to ensure business continuity.
Let us all play our part. It is for the good of our family, our people, our nation.
Together, we can beat this virus.
Together let us win this war. Say you shall be a soldier. Together we can beat this corona.